Hang on, Tiger, I gotta do some settings here real quick. Graphical display screen 2, please. No. What? Why are you not going to the right screen? What the fuck? Okay. Fine game. Gonna be a fucker about this. There we go. Good lord. Okay, now I can see stuff again. PowerWash Simulator. What do you think we should do, Tiger? Should we warm up with the tempo, or should we just kick ourselves in the proverbial nards by starting with the treehouse?
Nards.
Oh boy. Here we go. You probably think I built this filthy treehouse deep in the forest because I let myself go, but actually because I'm searching for the missing link. What? Problem is, I was out looking for them, and even sometimes in the dead night, pranksters come all the way out here, hollering unearthly noises and chucking stinky mud around. That's poo. A few times now I slid down the steps and clean off the edge. Of course, I got the reflexes of a mongoose, so I always land on my feet and never break no bones, but it's probably time to get the place hosed down all the same. Thanks, Hunter. Hunter, I'm just a fucking cleaner, my dude. How is this easier? It pays more. Co-op on. Oh, this isn't... okay. My man, I don't think you got harassed by lads. I think you're just lazy. Actually, hang on a second. Oh yeah, this ain't doing dip. I took the 25 might be good? Yeah, 25 is pretty good. Game should be up, by the way, Tiger. Blood. Hello, everybody. Hope you're ready for the washing of power. Because power is a stinky demon that needs to be washed. I see people are already getting into, spending every single channel point they have ever.
Hey, over here.
¿Qué pasa? Lost cat Ulysses, very fluffy. Please call the mayor. No one's gonna see that shit over there. You gotta put that shit, like, right there, where people, you know, go. I like how this lantern is a piece. Lantern is clean.
Ding.
That's 68k as please. That's kind of why I was debating 10,000, not gonna lie. I wonder if 5,000 would be a good median. Probably not.
Hey, up here.
Where's here? What am I looking for?
Come up here.
How do I get up there?
Jump on the railing.
You know, we have standards and practice but that for this. Okay, that branch is not real. Oh. Well, how the fuck? Wait. Yeah, I got it.
Nicely done.
I defy physics. Oh, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it?
Sure is. Oh boy.
The gnome. Have you cleaned any haunted places so far? No. I think the cathedral was supposed to be one. Thank God there's no fucking rust here, good lord. think I'm losing my shit if there's rust here. Also, are we like...
Hey, speaking of rust, there's some up here, actually.
Well,
the top of the roof has a bunch.
Well, it's a good thing you're over there and I'm over here.
And he's in there, and where's the caveman?
Zoinks, Scoob! Sorry, Zoinks, Tiger!
Ruh-roh, Hardware.
I could never be Shaggy. I couldn't eat such unfathomable amounts of food. I had like a really weird situation today that I felt kind of bad about. Well, not today, but like over the weekend. There's a ramen in my place that I like to go to a lot. I really adore the place. Like, it's called Kuma Ramen, which is just basically pear ramen. And I always eat there, I always get the same meal, and I always tip really good, like 25%. I really like that place. And the owner is this nice old lady who's just very sociable, knows who I am, which is already kind of troubling, but like, she knows my meal, she knows like what to do. But like, this weekend she was like, hey, is everything alright? I noticed you never finish your meal. Like, you always like leave a fair bit of noodles behind, and I'm wondering like, is something wrong with my food? Is something wrong? And I'm like, oh no, does she think she's a bad cook because I don't eat a lot? And I had to explain, no, I'm like a very, very light eater. I don't really eat all that much. I love your food. I tip generously. I just can never finish a meal proper.
Yo, skin and bones, Highwing.
I am.
Please eat up.
I am, but I'm also very efficient. That like 3/4 of a bowl of soup could last me until like from noon to 7 p.m. And I just had to be like, no, I just don't eat a whole lot. I love your meals, I just can never finish them. That's a good restaurant owner. Oh, I know. But I also just felt real bad because I was just like, oh god, did I make her think she's a bad cook? Ah! Okay, the 25 is doing pretty good here. I just don't know if I'm, like, spraying properly. Because I feel like Tiger Browse does, like, 80% of the work, and I don't know how. Speaking of the weekend, came back from the grocery store. Two dudes were leaving, they greeted me, they called me out and asked if I wanted to join church. Oh, that's not weird. That's just proselytization. So they probably mean it in good faith, you know?
Yeah, faith is like the entire reason you go to church.
Yeah, that's why I said good faith, and you know, not the bad kind. Like, you didn't get...
Well, there are plenty of religious people these days that operate in bad faith.
Mm-hmm. Hence why I specified. I don't know why I'm methodically click spraying once and twice. We don't have a fucking water meter we have to worry about. Oh god, is there a hard mode where you have to manage water?
No.
Okay, good. I feel like I would just explode on the spot if that existed. Have you bought any new, better cleaning equipment? I don't think we could afford any, because we need 3,000 for the last power washer, right?
It was 5,000, I thought.
Well, let's check the budget. Because for some godforsaken reason, I'm handling the budget. No. Oh yeah, the last one is 5,000. We have the Prima Vista, so yeah, we are a long way from the last piece of gear. I think the only thing we can buy now technically is visuals, like clothing.
I mean, the last piece of gear is pretty powerful. It cuts through rust like butter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna glam up until we get that shit. I'm fine being a fucking blue shirt. Which is better than a red shirt because they don't die. I hate the fact that today when I was doing cleaning around the house, I sat there and looked at part of my house and thought, I could really use a power washer. But I don't think it's anything as powerful as this, which literally lasers off the material into nothingness.
Yeah, no, real power washers are a bit messier.
I can handle being wet, I just have to get a fucking biohazard suit. The Prima Vista is ungodly powerful. Yup. I don't think Tiger's using the most powerful sprayer. I think she just has what I have.
Correct.
I could tell by the tenseness in her voice. The tenseness of, we need that fucking power washer yesterday.
I didn't intend to have a tenseness, but...
Sometimes you just unconsciously have something happen. Kind of like how I've learned that I've had an unconscious resting bitch face. Do I want to go onto the deck, or should I just, like, work on the ground floor stuff first? Tiger, have I told you the gargoyle story?
No.
So, back in around 2010, 2011, I used to do substitute teaching. And, this was when I learned I had resting bitch face, because, back when back in one of my jobs, I had to help teach, NJRTC. And when I was going there, the students were weirdly well-behaved to a substitute teacher. Like, this is NJ, so, you know, they're meant to be, you know, military trained and follow orders, but these were, like, weirdly, weirdly cooperative to everything I was going. And at one point near the end, like, I want to say, class 6 of the day, one of them was just like, hey, Mr. Wang, don't worry, I'm not actually Mr. Wang IRL, I'm just using this as a placeholder, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah? Why? What's wrong? Well, you seem like you're, you know, nice and all, like you haven't yelled, but you look kind of pissed all day, and we're wondering what's up with that. You kind of look like a gargoyle. And I just stood, there in, like, the most abject hit stun ever. Like, I did not know that about myself.
Well, yeah, your face is a skull.
Well, skulls can look funny. That's why I try to make my skull look affable. But apparently IRL of me looks like I'm about to fucking do a tiger driver on you. How much death?
There's some people out there who would take being told they look like a gargoyle as a compliment.
Well, I try to be generally affable. I don't try to be awful, you know. I try to be sociable and, you know, not be a weirdo. But man, that was like, oh, that hurt. Which is really funny because I've also learned something very interesting over the weekend, Tiger, in that I don't know what it is in me. I don't know if this is a blood curse or what, but it always feels like in the game store, there is always one person, and I mean always, there's always one person whose life mission is to ensure I never win anything and my life is fucking miserable at card game. And they always
I mean, it's just that type of guy.
There's always one there, and it's always weird, because everybody else looks at us like, dude, why are you so hyper-focused on him? And it was especially funny, too, because I was playing a very specific card that says, hey, everybody, literally fucking everybody, me but everybody included, opponents too, doubles up on creature and buff production. And I just sat there like, enjoy. And this bitch had the gall to be like, that's just part of his secret plan. He's doing this so he could get ahead of everybody else. We need to stop that, while he was cashing in on it. And everybody just said...
that's just like playing politics.
It's just...
like trying to get somebody else to cancel it while he benefits.
Yeah. And everyone's just like, no, you can't say that. You're benefiting off it. And I think the best one was... I had basically set up a scenario where I won that game and no one could do it, but it was going to be like 2 turns until that happened. But my deck does a very funny thing, where I hand my leader over to someone to punch other people.
Hey, come back up here real quick.
Yeah, sure, what's up? Hang on a second. Where's here? At the wall.
The roof.
Spell with 2 E's. There's the roof. I do have to do platforming, don't I?
No.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. What's up?
Floor.
Oh, I mean that's just regular footprints. That couldn't possibly be big feet.
That. Hi, Wang. Look at the size of my feet.
You're just a dilettante. Like, I mean, if I had feet that I could see, I'm pretty sure mine would match that size. There's no way that's big feet.
I'm looking at them right now, and one of your feet like barely covers like the ball of the Bigfoot.
Well, shit, I think this dude might be onto something.
Damn, we really did find Bigfoot.
Well, it could just be Old Man Wilson with a fucking pair of slippers. We don't know. But yeah,
well, either way, we're cleaning away the evidence, so he'll never know.
Tragic, really. But yeah, either way, I had set up a win situation, but my deck gives away my commander to other people to gleefully kill their opponents. And another player was getting really frustrated at this bitch. So I hand him a creature with 48 power. Well more than enough to kill anything that moves. And it has unblockables. Someone was dying. And as my heart goes aflutter, this guy goes for the bitch. And the bitch immediately responds, "Oh, I see you're a king-making asshole." And I'm just like, wow, can't even take a loss gracefully, huh?
Of course he can. People like that are always whine and bitch and moan until they get what they want.
You're exactly right, because in that very same game, he had the lead for 4 turns, and he was having the time of his life. I destroyed one of his toys. One singular piece of his puzzle. Quote unquote, I can't play the game anymore, you ruined it for me, I'm out of the game. Fuck you.
I know this because I'm one of those people. And that's why I don't play card games.
At least you have the sense to realize that this is not for you.
It's something that's really unhealthy about myself. I get way too competitive about these things. So I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't like the kind of person I become when I play card games.
It's just wild, because to me I'm just sort of like, wow, did you really just come here to be angry for 5 hours?
Yes.
Truly interesting life decisions. Never gave play. Here's the thing. People there have actively said I have way more fun when I play games with you, Wayne, compared to other people. Because I just don't give a fuck. Here's one that I'm kind of curious about, Tiger, since you mentioned this. How would you feel if in a multiplayer game, 4v4 free-for-all, somebody looked you dead in the eye and said, "I'm more than willing to make this a tie"?
I would probably be mad.
Okay, because yeah, this dude took that as an affront to God. Resting fun face. I kind of wonder how that looks. Because, like, as mentioned, I do have resting bitch face, so imagine the weird paradoxical view of somebody having the time of their life And then snapping back to being angry as fuck looking. But yeah, card game is very strange these days. It's kind of fucking fascinating, this game, Tiger. Everything around this tree is stark fucking filthy, but the tree itself, pristine.
I mean, trees can't get dirty. Didn't you know that?
I say to you bullshit with the trees I've seen.
Look, it's a tree. It's supposed to be dirty. It doesn't show up on our radar.
At least Magic doesn't have scalpers like Pokemon does. Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Let me tell you about Secret Lair. What was once originally, we will sell you cards on demand. Don't worry about it, we'll print to demand. To, we're only gonna print 200 copies of this, good luck fuckers. And by that means we're exploiting the scalpers. We don't give a fuck about you. Because scalpers have bots that could get in and buy up everything before you can even get past the quota.
The quota? I don't think that's the word you were looking for.
Q? Is it Q?
The queue, yes.
Yeah. Because, like, there is a mandatory queue in place that is supposed to stop the scalpers, but it doesn't, because they have superhuman reflexes with robots and you don't. I can give you some missing link facts based on what I've found on so far, if you like. Oh boy, I love engaging in other people's hyperfixations. I say holding Tiger and knife point when I talk about Magic.
Someone send help.
Power washing. Think of the poor middlemen who are just trying to profit of you not being a bot. Ah, yes. But what of the white boy? That's bad of me, and I apologize. Because it's admittedly all I could think of is the kind of people that go and do this, like, whole scalper setup. Is just fucking tech bros in their computer layout, frantically trying to get on cardboard stocks. And it sucks too, because fucking, due to all this, the fucking Magic the Gathering / Final Fantasy crossover, which has been really interesting to show Tiger, because I'm learning a lot about 14 by proxy, is now super fucking expensive as a result, and I hate it.
Yeah, I saw the Xenos card, and the Xenos card is really funny, because he basically just picks a guy to be like, you're my opponent. If I beat you, I win.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was another card that was released recently that I don't know if I showed you. Fucking hang on a second. Well, it's right there. I can just click on this button. Thank you, Firefox. Cards, Final Fantasy. I have to find the name of it, because I can't remember it, but it's like... Zodiark, the Umbral God?
Yeah, that guy.
When Zodiark enters, everybody sacrifices half their non-god creatures rounded down.
Yeah, that sounds like the final boss move, yeah.
And then whenever you sacrifice something, which, haha, guess what, you're sacrificing a lot, Zodiark gets stronger.
Yeah. Yeah, like, Zodiark's like the final fucking boss, so...
Of which DLC?
Of Endwalker.
Ah. Sounds like a pretty cool card, honestly, and it also sounds like it's fitting. Which is tragic to say compared to, like, the Commander decks, because by god, all those Commander decks are fucking boring by comparison. Like, how much do you remember FF6, Tiger?
Decent amount. I remember that enemy goes in the hole.
Oh yeah. Do you remember Terra? Do you remember Terra's ability?
She can turn into an Esper, yeah?
Yeah, the ability to go Super Saiyan. if you could put that in a card game, what do you think turning into Super Saiyan Terra would be?
Probably like an increase to her stats, like make her flying or something.
Well, you're half right. Because her ability is, her quote-unquote trance ability is... Put the top 2 cards in your graveyard. She gains flying until end of turn.
So you mill your own deck
There's,
to give her flying?
there is a valid strategy to this, but I would not associate that with fucking trance. Because the idea is it's supposed to be a reanimator strat, but, like, I would not associate Terra with, like, reanimator, honestly.
Isn't that like necromancy and shit?
Yeah. It's weird. I have such conflicting opinions about that, because, you know, I'm a Final Fantasy fan and I'm a Magic the Gathering fan, and both sides of my brain are going, bro, this is fucking weird, dude. Meanwhile, apparently all of the 14, like, cards are just bangers, which is really strange to me.
I mean, Stola's is a little strange, but I guess it could make sense if, like, you think of, like, her, like, end of turn effect being slow or something, but...
The other Stola is way better. Like, it's the one good-looking commander deck, because it's basically, at end of turn, if you dealt 4 damage to someone, you gain 3 life and draw a card. And her other ability is, the first time you cast an instant or sorcery, she deals 2 damage to everyone, and you gain 2 life. So it's very easy to set up.
That makes sense for her.
It's just that, like, the other ones are either, like, unremarkable or kind of boring. Clouds is just get a free equip at the start of combat. Which is fitting for Cloud, but just kind of meh. Dude, Squall's card rules. Rough Divide is kind of awesome in that, whenever he attacks alone, he gets double strike, and then he gets, benefits for attacking alone. Like, it's kind of a good-looking card. Oh, and yeah, Beowulf mentioned it. They answer the Sid thing by making 1 Sid card, but giving it 15 alternate arts.
I see.
It's very funny. Unfortunately, Lady Sid is not one of them, and I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Should I get soap for the deck? This is such a huge fucking surface area.
If you wanna.
Yeah, I'm gonna soap this bitch up. I hate how this game had me thinking of fucking Freddy Got Fingered this morning.
Again?
What? Something wrong?
It's just the second time in, like, a week that Freddy Got Fingered has been brought up.
Here or in your situation?
I don't... If I had a nickel for every time Freddy Got Fingered got brought up, I'd have too many nickels. Because I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't watch the movie. It's just that trailer appeared a fucking lot when I was a kid. So there are lines that are just in my brain that I want to go away. You mentioned it last week. Oh. So it is entirely my fault, and I'm sorry.
You better be.
I am. I hate how that's like the 2 most prominent movie memories in my brain is that movie and the Howard Stern movie. Which I don't remember the title of. Oh, I think I remember why those are the 2 prominent memory trailers in my memory. Because those were the trailers that appeared in Beavis and Butthead Do America. Which is still a very accurate movie to this day, and I don't know how to feel about that. Why does this picnic table look still dirty? Oh, of course. Why can't I get lower on this fucking table? There we go. Lower deck topside. How's it still dirty? Where? Oh, is it because of here? Is that what this is? Are you trying to be cute game? Yup, nailed it. Well, while I've still got the soap, might as well make use of it. Private parts, yeah. I wish I remembered other movies back then, but a lot of them were kind of unremarkable. Like, you had the obvious ones like Titanic and The Crow. God, one of my cousins was super into The Crow. She had so many posters all over her room. Missing link fact, they're sometimes called Bigfoot because of their... One Bigfoot? The other one's small like a cat. I have evidence of this. Sir, are you sure you're not just, like, finding an Epondadera? Because that's a thing, my man. You know, the Canadian...
what?
The Epondadera. It's a...
Huh?
It's a yokai in Japan that is a blacksmith that with one foot that hops around, and the foot is gigantic. Huh. So you know, the Japanese yokai Epondadera in Canada.
Is this supposed to be in Canada?
Where did we say this was taking place in?
Honestly, I have no idea. Like, this game has a bunch of Britishisms, but, like, this does not look like the British countryside, and Sasquatch is not a British folklore.
Yeah, Sasquatch is very much like Midwest America.
Yeah. We also cleaned in American Suburbia.
You also what in American Suburbia?
We cleaned an American suburban house.
Ah, yeah, we did.
Which, to be fair, American-style suburbia is a plague that infests a lot of places, so...
Yup. Look outside happen. That's what it was. I'm crossing the streams.
Huh?
Selnar mentioned that Look Outside was in Canada, which threw me off. Specifically in, what's the city that starts with an M in Canada? The big one?
Montreal?
Montreal, yeah, because they mentioned, like, a very specific river.
That's interesting. I've heard a lot about Look Outside. I've very deliberately kind of avoided anything to do with it, because I know it would swallow me whole and I would be able to think about anything else for a week. And I don't want that to be cosmic horror.
Well, I have some extra funding. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Please don't.
It's a very good game, so I would want you to like, play it under your own terms. But I cannot recommend it enough.
Like, some things I just don't get into because I know they would eat me whole.
Precisely, that's why I'm, like, not pushing you. I just love this mental image of me being the dubious benefactor with a lot of money and time on their hands.
I've kind of had the same reaction to Slay the Princess, because I know it would ruin me.
Slay the Princess is fucking fascinating. I never went back to it, but, like, the playthrough I did was weird. I don't know how to feel about what I went through with that, the thoughts I had.
I think that's probably intentional. Look, it's bad enough that Void Stranger became my personality for a week.
Look, we all have that. Let's be real. And some of us have that forever. Like, my Steam profile to this day is still, I am a billboard for La Mulana. What the hell? What do you mean it's still fucking... Ugh. Oh, I despise this.
Missed the spot.
Thank you. You're a peach. I remember when you had the 101 spike icon. I still technically do on Twitch. And I'm leaving that there because I do kind of like that. That's something I come to realize, which I think is probably why 1001 spikes didn't stick with me. It's a game about being an archaeologist, but you don't have a buddy. And after watching both National Treasures recently, I've come to realize one of the big tropes about the archaeologist is that they have a buddy that is like that complements them in very key ways.
Every Sherlock needs a Watson.
That is the comparison everybody makes, yes. I like the comparison of every Holmes needs a short round. I'm not biased. I'm not a person of East Asian origin that felt very seen when Short Round was in Indiana Jones in the Tomb of the Temple of Doom and started shaping my.
Hi Wang, you're allowed to say you're biased. You're allowed to say that you felt very seen. It's something you can do.
And then I learned that the kid actor that was Short Round became a very prolific actor. And then when he grew up to be a very prolific actor and got an Emmy, he met back up with Harrison Ford. And for the first time in 20 years, Harrison Ford smiled earnestly and hugged him. That was kind of cool. Yeah, Ke Huy Quan is kind of awesome, and I hope he's the new face of Kung Fu. Because it's like Jackie Chan without being a terrible dad and being engrossed in politics. It was an Oscar. Is that better? I don't know stuff about, you know, that scene. Oscar is so much better. Interesting. Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once was an incredibly good movie.
I've heard. I should go see it one of these days.
I think you'd enjoy it. It hit very close to home? Like, very, very close to home with some topics mentioned. And I was more than a little upset when my parents found that movie to be insufferable. Wait. Ke Huy Quan was in the Goonies? Huh. Your parents didn't like No! They found it completely insufferable and, like, walked away from it angrily. Can ya guess why?
No.
I can't tell if that's an earnest no or a sarcastic no.
That is an earnest no.
Let's just say they don't believe in, you know, gender determinism. I don't know if that's the word I should be using, but like
gender determinism would be like the gender you're born as determines what you are.
That is not the term I'm using for it. No, they don't believe in gender fluidity.
So they're transphobes. Got it.
Mm-hmm. And there is a couple scenes in there that they despised.
It's genuinely incredible how transphobia derangement syndrome just completely ruins people. What? The woke is in my movie? Or it's ruined forever. Grrr.
Dude, I was pretty close to being that too until, like, a literal priest I met in Magic the Gathering helped me, like, clear up my brain and realize what I actually believe in. And that was, like, the weirdest, most formative moment in my life, and that was in 2016.
Really, a priest?
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear this story, although I understand if you don't want to on stream.
No, it's cool. Like, this... I honestly feel like this man made me a better person. But I do only vaguely remember some details now since it was almost 10 years ago.
Fair enough.
Basically, I was getting back into Magic at the time and a new set was coming out, and I was doing pre-releases. And one of my games was was against a guy, and he had the Catholic, like, collar thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the little, like, what is it, black with, like, the white square in the center?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
Yeah. Oh, hey Tiger, come here real quick. I'll tell my story in a minute, but I think I found better evidence of big feet.
Huh?
Look over the horizon there.
Oh.
So I think my man has evidence. But yeah,
You were just getting it back into Magic the Gathering.
And one of my rounds was against the guy with the priestly collar. And when I was playing, I just kind of offhandedly said, I don't think I've ever seen a priest play this game. Typically they'd be bashing it. And he was very cool about it. And he responds, oh, this? Oh yeah, well, I don't really see myself as a priest as I see myself more as a scholar. And I was like, oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm in academia, and I typically find myself, and I research religion and faith from the idea of philosophy more than, you know, belief. And I help people figure, and I tend to see, like, what people like to believe in and how they operate as a result. And I sat there like, oh, that's really interesting, because I've always kind of had, like, this conflict with, you know, with churches in modern day, and I always feel like I'm struggling to, like, get behind some things. And after going through my rounds and, you know, playing the game, he eventually came to conclusions like, okay, I think I see where you're getting at. You don't really care about religion more than, like, the tenets behind it, but more than anything, I think you believe in joy and love more than anything. That you would rather see someone happy and at their best rather than, you know, fulfilling some role that is set upon by society. And
rather than checking off a list of rules
and
that have to be followed.
And I just kind of sat there like, wow, shit, you're right.
Yeah, wow, what a cool guy.
And I just sat there like, yo, I think he just cleared up a lot of things about me. And ever since I met that guy, I've been way less angry, way less, like, utterly antagonistic. Like, I still poke fun at people, but, like, not trying to be a dick about it, but rather than just, you know, elicit a reaction. And I've become a lot more accepting. Like, people just, like, I grew up on the internet from, like, 2004 onward, and, you know,
yeah,
bashing people like that was a generally accepted thing.
Yeah.
And I fell in line but never felt great about it.
Yeah.
And I'm very embarrassed about that.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I definitely realize I'm going to be better about that and not do that. And have been just, you know, going, you know what? Cool. Cool to hear that.
I hope you realize that you have also described my arc in a lot of ways.
It's a very shared arc. We are much of a generation of, like, you know, shared experiences and the like.
Yeah.
And even though
I mean, like, when I was in fucking college, like, I was the exact kind of guy who, like, wore a fucking military jacket and a fedora, and insisted that the fedora was not a fedora, it was a trilby, thank you very much. I was extremely embarrassing.
But I hope you're like, I hope you feel a lot better about yourself at least, knowing that you've gone.
I am based now because I was cringe in the past.
Same, like, even though through my path in life I have determined that, you know, I am still very much, like, cisgendered, I still very much value what other people go through and accept what they are.
I appreciate that.
It's part of why when I played Pacific Drive and I saw that they had, like, a, what was it, an ally flag? I was just like, oh, that's kind of cool. Who amongst us has not been cringe? Cast the first stone.
Indeed.
But yeah, that's one of those fascinating experiences I had that I genuinely feel like that was a very formative and a very lucky thing that I ran into that guy. Because, like, man, I don't know if I'd be okay with myself if I did not run into him. And it's weird that that was involved with Magic the Gathering, the most fucking cringe audience ever. Just goes to show that you can meet all sorts of people.
Indeed. It takes all kinds.
God, thinking about it, that was like some weird JRPG formative moment, now that I think about it.
You met your mentor character.
Yeah, basically. And now I feel I can fucking lead the 108 stars into a better, brighter future. God, if I had to be a Suikoden protagonist, that would be fucking terrifying.
Well, no, because your mentor was a priest, you're the party's cleric.
Oh, that would be really fascinating, honestly. Because A, I don't know if I have a faith to invoke on like the clerics or paladins too, and B, I've always low-key kind of see myself as like the skill monkey rogue.
Fair enough.
You just don't want. Oh, I wouldn't mind fighting Luca Blight, but I feel like managing an army of 108 people would be fucking terrifying, Selnar. Oh, there it is again. Ah, bad wrist posture. For the longest time, my PD car had the Straight Ally and Black Lives Matter sticker on it. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
I'm curious, Grunt Fodder, what would you consider worse fandoms than Magic?
League of Legends.
You know what? Fucking silly me tripping over a bar that low. Good call. God, League of Legends fucking sucked.
Yeah. I'm very glad that I don't play anymore. I was a very angry person.
I don't know about the Undertale fandom. I wouldn't say they're bad, I'd say they're eager.
The Undertale fandom is cringe, is the thing.
I'll say this.
That they're over-eager in a way that embarrasses people who are also into the fandom, and that's what cringe is. It's when you see somebody doing something embarrassing.
Yeah, keynote embarrassing. But I don't think the Undertale fandom, and I'm gonna get real political here, so if you're gonna be mad about this, well, fucking these are my opinions, eat it. The Undertale fandom doesn't have fans like in Magic who say, I don't pay taxes because that's not what my glorious leader Donald Trump would do. And I just sit there and fucking be absolutely baffled as this idiot feeds me the win because he doesn't pay his taxes. It's me, I'm the tax man in Magic. pay me 1 extra mana or give me my win condition.
Taxation is theft, and you're the thief.
I am. You wanna know what? This is gonna be nothing about mechanics or anything, Tiger, but do you wanna know what my favorite deck in Magic is so far?
Is it Weasel Priest?
No. No, but I didn't realize that.
That's Hearthstone.
Oh. It is a deck where the central theme is people vote for what I get, and I jokingly call the deck Your Vote Sucks. Because it's never a winning thing for you. I'm going to win.
Choose which way you're going to get screwed over, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like real democracy.
Tell me, Tiger, which would you think is worse? Giving people an extra card or giving people an extra resource with which to cast spells with?
Cards.
You'd think that. Everybody's willing to give me the cards because they don't want to give me the resource. And it's very bizarre. Like, a lot of people in forums say that giving people the clue token is the better thing to do, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't think that's the truth. Also, have I done everything here? Am I not, like, sandbagging anything? Well, Tiger did most of the stuff here, but, like, this is looking fine.
Like, there's a whole other deck to do, so...
Like, not like the other 2 substrata that I have done?
Eh?
I did the other 2, like, lower areas just now.
Eh? Huh. Well,
We haven't done the undercraw of this one, but I've been working slowly.
I guess you're the one who's working quickly this time. Then again, this is like the largest area. So.
Yeah, you're also working with like creases and shit. I'm just doing straight lines. I'm painting happy little wood planks. My other kind of favorite deck is I'm going to kick myself in the balls for fun and profit, and if you don't stop me, you're gonna lose. Let's do a social experiment, chat. You have a card that says pay 1 life, draw a card. You have 40 life. How much life do you spend in that moment?
39.
Tiger has the right answer exactly. Because man, I have kicked myself in the nards, and people think, wow, this guy's stupid. He's hurting himself just to card draw. And then I win next turn, and they're like, what the fuck just happened? And it's just like, you didn't think to stop the man who drew 41 cards and laughed in your face?
So, the thing is that I'm coming from a place of, like, having played and known Hearthstone. So, the Warlock's ability, their hero power is life tap. They sacrifice some life in order to draw 1 card. It is widely considered one of the best hero powers in the game.
I too played Warlock Zoo. It was very fascinating. I did see that ability like, oh, this is made for me. They see me. And then I realized how fucking imbalanced Hearthstone was. God,
Yep.
The fucking Dr. Boom meta was so awful. First to 7 wins.
Have I told you about Weasel Priest before? I'm sure I have. But...
I don't think I remember Weasel Priest specifically, but go on.
So, what Weasel Priest does is it takes a one mana 1/1 a card called Weasel Tunneler, and what Weasel Tunneler does is that it has Death Rattle. Shuffle this into your opponent's deck.
Oh, you flood your opponent's deck. I remember you talking about this.
Yeah. So you have like Psychic Scream and all of these cards to just repeatedly reshuffle weasels into your opponent's deck so that they can't do what they want, and they just keep getting weasels. And then they play the weasels, and you just give them the weasels back.
It's wild because, like... Well, A, how do you win with that? Because, like... That
Death Knight Anduin, basically.
Oh.
He's absurd.
Is that the guy where he transforms into like Dark Priest and then just deals 2 damage over the game?
It deals 2 damage and then you play another card and deal 2 damage and play another card and deal 2 damage and play another card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That is a game that can only be done in a digital form, or that is a format that can only be done in a digital format.
You said the same thing twice.
Huh. Well. Depends on a lot of factors, but yeah, the short answer is 39 or whatever puts me at the lowest life possible total and maximum value. Yup. Man, we're still not done with this. Holy shit.
I mean, we've made good progress.
It's just wild that we've been at this for an hour.
Huh.
Granted, I think 10 of that was pre-roll because I tend to do stuff to bring attention to my stream, but still. There was a card during the Godzilla crossover that was pricey, but hit for like 10 or so and literally turned into kill this or you will die from it. The Godzilla one.
It's Godzilla!
Missing link factor scent is very much like that of a muskrat, and they seem to crouch right down when marking their territory to appear much smaller than they really are. What? So you're talking about them popping a squat and shitting.
My guy, I think you're just discovering muskrats.
I'm trying to remember what Godzilla card you're talking about. Because, like, I don't remember any... I guess, you know, 10 power in a 20 life format would be very problematic, yeah. I think it was a huge crab or a hydra. Unfortunately, Ikoria was 5 years ago, and then my bones just immediately turned to dust after saying that statement. But I also don't remember the Godzilla cards all that well because it's been 5 years. I remember my favorite card was for the Godzilla version was like the weird robot bird thing with a buzzsaw on his chest. I always forget his name, but I love him in Godzilla because he is a villain that loves his job. He is the most heel kaiju ever, and it's great. WoW meme turned 20. Oh, Leroy Jenkins. I remember people talking about that on Twitter. I'm gonna change to 15. This is pissing me off. Wing.
That does make me feel old. Thank you.
I do remember Selnar comparing this stream to Dadcore with a beer. And it staggered the hell out of me, but I've also since kind of embraced it. Because, man, you want to know what YouTube video I saw today that, for some odd reason, spoke to me? It was a video about a guy talking about how he wanted to build his own waffle iron and then make the pattern a labyrinthine grid. And I just sat there like, okay, let's see what you're selling, buckaroo. And then I learned a lot about manual tools and how a lot of the automatic machining we do today is very much based on old tools from like a bygone era that no one has anymore. it is way more pricey to just buy those on the secondary market than just getting a CAD machine. And then this man went through the process of finding very expensive equipment and using it just to make a fucking waffle iron.
I mean, who's gonna stop the man from doing what he loves?
Exactly, I respect that. I also kind of envy that, because, like, I kind of really envy people that are able to, you know, make something from nothing. Like, you know, artists.
Smiley face.
Like, the biggest envy of all, my greatest sin is envying artists.
Everybody knows what my greatest sin is.
Ah yes, Tiger Browse's Limbus Company setup of, Lust, Lust, and Lust. There is no other color.
Might actually pick myself with some sloth in there.
You know what? Fair. Everybody deserves a little bit of sloth as a treat.
How bothersome.
Ligma Company. Shut up! I'm not one to talk. I named the fucking Discord channel for a Limbus Company in my Discord the Limbussy channel. Oh, my friends have poisoned my brain, and Torpid's no exception. Lower deck joist clean. What's that?
This area that you cleaned earlier, but you did a shit job.
Where's this area? Can't see. I don't have plumber
where
vision.
like the balance board and the tires are.
I missed up there? Shit, sorry about that. I think I got distracted.
C'est la vie.
Dude, that's why
I think what it was is that you were doing it at an angle, and then you just didn't see like the grime on the sides of those things.
I'm also pretty sure I got distracted with one of my many stories. I think that was Gargoyle Face when I was there.
I see.
God, only imagine one humble Highwaying looking like one of the gargoyles from the fucking 90s cartoon. I feel like I should go back to that show at some point. Because I remember dismissing a lot of cartoons as a kid because I found them boring, only to realize, oh no, wait, they're actually pretty legit and based. One of them being fucking Batman Beyond. My god, Batman Beyond was fucking cool.
For some reason, when I try to remember the theme of the Gargoyles show, all I get is the theme of X-Men in my head.
I don't even remember the fucking theme of X-Men anymore. Oh yeah,
the one that goes like that.
That's right. Gargoyles Kicks Ass, Season 3 and 4 are relatively weak. I see. Same composer, apparently.
Huh.
Were you fucker? Get over here! Oh, I'll get you. God, that just reminds me of the fucking H-Bomber guy bit where he's talking about how he's gonna... I think it was the fucking Fallout New Vegas video where he's talking about, like, killing kids is off the table. McCready, get on the fucking table. I can't wait for Fallout 4 to exist so I can fucking kill you. And I'm just sitting here with a magic card of McCready and wondering what H-Bomber guy's P.O. box is. 'Cause I don't want this fucking card. And I think he'd appreciate that.
Speaking of H-Bomber guy, last night I was fooling around with some of my friends, and I was playing RimWorld, and I have a mod installed called the Extremely Realistic Human Death Sound.
Oh?
Do you want to take a guess as to what sound just plays when somebody dies with that mod enabled.
What is that sound?
Oof.
Oof.
And one of my friends asked, "Oh, is that the Roblox oof sound?" And everybody else was like, "No, it's not the Roblox oof sound. It's from Messiah." And he's like, "What?"
We got a video to show you.
We we did the fucking take my hand. Please, won't you take a poor sinner's hand? Yeah. Bump, bump, bump. We sat him down for the 2-hour fucking video.
Nice. God, I saw you playing.
You were correct. It is now my life's mission to kill Tommy Tallarico.
Oh.
Anyhow, you saw me play RimWorld.
I saw you and I was like, do I just step innocent and nah, I think I'm cool. Not realizing what that could have been.
I'm pretty sure we were in a different channel.
Was it Proton John's mod forum?
No.
Never mind then. That was a different scenario.
Yeah, you're not in that one. I'm sorry. You're not in that particular club.
It's fine. I don't have to be everywhere all at once. I just try to be where I want to be, which is helping a poor soul through pathologic and realizing how fucking mean that game is.
Oh god, yeah. Hello, I think this is the last area that needs to be done.
Where?
The one you're doing, so I'm here to help.
Yeah, I would like to think friend Voice of Dog is going through pathologic too. And we had to go through the situation today of learning about the hobo economy. Boy howdy, does that just... It really contextualizes the game on how you're supposed to survive, and they don't tell you a fucking thing about it. Well, they do tell you but they tell you is like, you have traded me resources, I give you hope now. And then Voice of Dog is, well, I'll give you hunger, because that's all I have, and I'm fucking starving. God, Pathologic is a game where you have to understand that you're gonna go into it to be explicitly miserable. Oh, you're using the 40, aren't you?
Yep. I'm just kind of wiggling.
This is a good pass, honestly, because you do the 40 to get most of it, and then I do the 15
do the
to get...
particulars?
I do the 15 to get just enough.
Well, now we're at 99.
Ah, good. Now the hard part starts. Balance step 6 of 7. What area has 7 steps?
Balance over here.
Which one?
That's a good question.
6 of 7? Where's the... Oh, there's the 7th. Fuck you, game. Roof trim 7 of 9.
That'd be up top. Guess I missed a couple.
Making my way uptown, walking fast and cutting the trim. And I'm Squidbillies.
My dad really likes that show. I don't know why.
I don't either. I've watched a couple of episodes and I'm just like...
And again, he's also the type who's amused by Rick and Morty, so...
Rick and Morty... Oh, I accidentally cleaned something. Rick and Morty can have some jokes, but for the most part, yeah, I'm not too thrilled by that one. What's missing here on this trim? I don't see any filth on it. Oh? Oh, the inner lip. There we go. Give me the nubby. What? How are you aiming like this? Vertical house trims 11 of 17. The fuck? Oh. It cuts the trim. What do you mean these are vertical house trims? They don't even look like the other ones. Would you believe back in '99, a Canadian-Japanese studio collaborated and ended up adapting an ultra-violent Argentinian comic starring a genetically engineered super soldier cross-dressing as a male teacher in a 13 episodes kid show.
Yes!
Hello?
I remember this. Cyber 6. Cyber
Yes.
6 fucking rules.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in Chav, and I was like, kind of perplexed by that. I don't remember too many funny stories about like childhood media. I think the only funny one I remember is that the actor who would play the Red Ranger in the first Power Rangers wound up becoming a porn star. And then just remembering how he looked in the show, I'm like, you know what? I could believe that. Lower house wall. Oh, you just got it.
I got it.
Upper house wall. No. Da-da-da.
Middle deck rim joists.
What's a rim joist?
I'm about to find out.
This is the middle deck, right?
Oh, I think it's the where it attaches to the tree.
Oh, is it the underboob?
I already checked the underboob. The first thing I did. Okay, this is the lower deck.
What's the middle deck?
This one. I found it.
Okay, good. Nice work. We checked the wrong underboob. Pillar 1 of 2. Ah, I see. This one I got. At least I think I do. There we go. Spiral staircase steps. I was working on this. What the fuck did I miss?
Yep.
I bet it is also the underboob that I missed. Oh, no, wait. Check the inner spiral. I think I missed some of that.
I'm mostly just seeing a lot of stuff like hidden corners.
Ah, found it. There we go.
There we go.
I didn't stick my head deep in the undercraw.
Upper deck joists. Oh boy.
I saw upper deck undersize, but I saw that as upper deck undies, and I was like, Window frames 3, upper deck joists 4, upper deck rim joists.
That's just how it is on the rim.
Window frames. RimWorld is a game that I played to fucking death. And was never really good at it. It's like, man, I kind of blow logs at logistics in some ways. Oh wait, I haven't even highlighted window frames. No wonder it's not, like, screaming at me. Gotta clean the skid mark off the undies. Yup. What do you mean this isn't done? Which other window frames are the assholes, game? So I like to imagine that I've been pretty fucking on point with these. Here we go. There's one more, though. It's this one, but like... Why are you not
the bitch?
cleaning? It's this one,
There
but
it
like... What do you want cleaned? I don't understand. Tell me where you're filthy. There we go. A little bit at the waist. Had to clean that right up. I'm guessing you got the joist.
Well, I found the one that's the bitch, but I can't tell where it's dirty. Maybe I have to look at it from the top.
Upper deck rim joists. I thought I saw it for like a split second. Oh, I see it now. Good job. Considering your satisfactory playthrough, that checks out. Hey now. I think that was one of our more fun projects, even though we were so ready to strangle each other. It really is a interesting social experiment of, like, the longer you hang out with someone, you just kind of become each other in a way.
You bleed into each other.
Next door to my
like
farm...
colors on a canvas.
Yes. Next door to my farm lives an order of the nicest, kindest, non-verbal monks. His temple is currently caked in manure top to bottom. It's a hell of a story. I'll fill you in as you go, but basically they're not here right now. And I thought it'd only be right neighborly if you get it hosed down in their absence. So basically, long and short, you're an HOA member and fucking hate this place.
No, I think it's just nice to clean the neighbor's house.
That could be it too.
Because, wow, does it look bad.
How many people live here? Like 2? This place is kind of cramped looking.
I mean...
Come here. There we go.
Well, it's time to go up the ladder.
Well, if you're working the tip, I'll work the shaft.
You know what? I don't have an answer for that one. Good job.
I mean, you are in Wang Stream. So, where to start?
Also, by the way, behold, look at the ladders.
Oh, I
Instant
hate
transmission.
It's very funny that you can just pull pieces up to where you need them, but man, I don't like where those ladders are going.
There we go. And,
yeah, I should do the Tiger Brow special, honestly. Or just use the 40 on a quick pass.
Oh, right. There's an achievement for cleaning this whole place without moving this fucking gnome.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, there's a gnome on the very top of the cathedral.
Well, we're never cleaning the tip then. No cleanup services here in Wang Stream. Tiger's dead.
And fall down and go boom.
It's just that the gnome has to be on top when you're done. I don't know about that one. So what's the story of how this place got dirty? I was just given a contract job that these monks let their place get covered in shit and manure. And the neighbor's like, you know what? I want to help them out. Here's $5, clean this place. By 5, I mean $7.50. Well, this is certainly faster, but I'm definitely gonna have to do a second pass on this. Oh god, we are so close, Tiger. And yet we're still not gonna have enough after this. Because this was the $7.50 job, wasn't it? Angry highwaying noises. I just love the idea of angry highwaying noises, and it's just the clattering of bones.
Rattle them, boys.
How does an entire monastery get covered in little shit? Well, could not tell you that. No, sir. I wouldn't know anything about cleaning an entire room of fucking dust bunnies and dirt today. After I spent 5 hours of doing that to my room. Because God, winter really put this place to fucking shame. No wonder spring cleaning is a joke that exists.
No, 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 no! No!
Death. Oh. No. You ruined it.
I'm sorry, I had to move it.
My Shivo. Oh. My heart sinks. I will no longer have the 2 Microsoft Chivo points on my account. Ah, whatever. I don't give a fuck. In a desperate act, the head monk sent them out on a pilgrimage of faith, hoping that God would clean them. Don't be mean, Anora. Accidents happen. Also, God, having to clean out my room today fucking sucks so much. Because, like, I didn't realize how much dust just gets in the corners.
Yeah, it piles up while you're not looking.
Truly vile. Dust bunnies. Not adorable, actually. Very reprehensible. Basically what I'm saying, chat. If you are a dust bunny in chat, I hate you today. Because I had to clean so much of you.
Highwing hates bunnies, more at 11.
Dust bunnies. Dust bunnies.
Hear that? Any bunny furries out there?
You stop that, ma'am. I almost said something and had to stop myself.
What were you going to say?
Mister.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, that's just factually wrong. Fuck. God, I gotta get a little political again because I find this very fucking fascinating. Did you see one of the bullshit things that people were spouting about the new Pope recently?
What? That it loves the Mets?
I didn't know about that. Love the Mets, baby, love the Mets. But,
I don't know.
there was some article that somebody suspected because of how the bone structure of the Pope looks, he may be trans-mask. And I just have to, like...
I mean, like, that... Fucking weirdos do that all the time. Like, they find trans representation in more media than fucking trans people do. It's weird.
I was just sat there like, that's just a grandpa, my dude. Calm down.
I mean, it's part of their, like, QAnon bullshit where they go,
yeah.
like, oh, like, the evil cabal has infiltrated everything.
It's just very funny that they don't see the obvious writing on the wall.
It's exhausting. Well, the thing is that truth doesn't actually matter to them.
Nope, they just want their truth.
It's more like what they believe is already true, and anything that contradicts that obviously has to be false. And it's true because they believe it.
So it's... I'm gonna stop there. Ooh, buddy.
Yeah, probably for the best to leave this on the table.
Yep. I just find it very funny that this, like, new Pope gets introduced. Analyzes bone structure!
I can't believe they invented physiognomy again.
You say... Yeah, no, I'm stopping here. As much as I'd enjoy it, I don't think people want to hear me dunk on tech bros for the next hour. Wow, look down there. Look at that poor dwarf cast down from society. Truly tragic.
Fallen from heaven.
And as it fell from the ground, it made one anguished cry. Oof!
Oh.
God.
His mother's very proud.
That story was fascinating. And I like how the moment that video was released, that man disappeared from the planet.
I mean, his fucking Guinness World Record was sent to the Shadow Realm. How are you gonna recover from that?
Well, I think I've done the casual spray down. For the most part, I haven't been able to reach up where you're at. Well, I guess I could.
Time for the competitive spray down then.
CEDH spray down, let's go. Time to get yelled at for being unoriginal, even though we explicitly said we were playing our fucking strongest decks ever.
Speaking of, there is a Amico subreddit. We found out.
What?
Yeah, and one of the rules is, make your mother very be original. No trolling.
Damn it! I can't get the fucking roof from here. Ugh. I'm going to shit.
Speaking of, did everybody call their mother? It's Mother's Day.
Oh man, I got my mom a fucking bouquet of flowers, and she looked genuinely shocked.
Oh?
Yeah, because, you know, stuff happened in her family recently, and I wanted her to feel, you know, happy.
Fair enough.
And I made the mistake of also getting her some scratchers, which immediately made her sad afterwards.
Scratchers?
Lotto tickets.
Oh, I see.
I mean, she got $10 back, but that was definitely a moment just like, oh, I have regrets.
Let's go gambling.
Yeah, because, like, Wanglux exists, but only for the express purpose of not making profit. I think the fucking ego ability of Wangluck is be lucky only if it's funny. Which is
only if it pisses Tiger and Torpo off.
Only if it pisses off your friends or is funny. Can you imagine how the monks would have felt if they returned to see their temple completely caked in cow excrement? I mean, it sounds like it was like that before they left, so it'd just be kind of like a weird expectation, I guess. But I see what you're getting at, Annie. I mean, for anyone, you see it. Are we reaffirming the faith of some monks by cleaning their temple while they're gone?
Maybe.
I like this. I really do dig this. But this is a little silly. This neighbor goes, oh, I want to help reaffirm their faith in God. I need you, PowerWash Cryptid, to clean this house.
God helps those who help themselves.
It's true. There's an anime that I've always been curious about watching, and it's basically like, kind of like a slice of life anime, but it involves like all the religious figureheads like Jesus and Buddha. And I've just been kind of curious about how that plays out. Because I imagine it's just a shitpost anime, but I think it'd be interesting to see. Satan
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the...
Yes, this is it. Wow, this is exactly it. Was this made from the same guys that made Mob 100? Because the faces look very similar. According to Annie, the monks left to egg the mayor's mansion, then a freak twister picked up fresh laid manure from Annie's field and dropped down. Oh. Okay. I had missed that. Where was that at?
I think you've accidentally spoiled.
A little ahead of the plot.
Oh well.
I think it's somewhere in the New Testament that if you egg the mayor's house, God will shit on yours?
No?
No, it's something Grunt said. I don't think it was intended, but I think it's a very funny allegory.
Look, some houses deserve to get egged.
I do agree with that. It's a shame that egging just got a whole lot more expensive, because society fucking sucks. Egging someone's house is now considered bougie. Whoop. I was working! I wasn't getting revenge or anything, I was cleaning this place.
Uh-huh. It would have been a perfect time to do it. I am, like, perched on a precipice.
Nah. I'm much too uncreative and a good noodle to do that. Like, I learned this a couple years back when I was still doing, like, D&D sessions and being the DM. I realize I feel great harm in my soul if I ever do anything bad, like be a villain.
Yeah, I've felt the same thing.
But somebody has to be the villain. And it's weird because...
Wing, you put this thing down the wrong way.
What? What do you mean?
The staircase should be facing away from the...
Well, set it up
thing,
better. Set it up then. Show me how it's done. Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
So now the platform is...
I didn't realize it was asymmetrical, Tiger. I thought it just all had the things around them. I was sitting like... what kind of jackass would put railings on a situation where you have to fucking clean something?
It also made it a lot harder to jump back onto the roof.
Speaking of, I gotta... Ah, fuck! Lord, fucker.
Parkour!
Hey, guess who's bad at it? Guess who bought Brink and immediately regretted it when it went free to play? Huh! Everybody has a little bit of a grudge that they hold with one of their friends, and for me and my buddy TPR, it's Brink.
I don't know what that game is.
Competitive PvP first-person shooter where parkour is used, and, well, it was just kind of ass.
Would explain why I haven't heard of it.
It went free to play like 2 years later, and then, I don't think it ever actually went anywhere after that. I think it's still alive. But, like... Nah, I'm not gonna bring this up, but let's just say, I don't have good memories of Brink.
Well, every game is somebody's favorite.
I suppose so. I would not call Last Remnant my favorite game, but I have an unhealthy amount of hours in it. God, 2010 was just the shittiest year for JRPGs all around. Did I ever tell you the insanity about Infinite Undiscovery?
Don't think so.
Well, first off, what am I doing wrong here? Why can't I put this down here?
Look at the ground.
Guess this is the best I could do it. But Infinite Discovery is a JRPG I bought because I had full and implicit trust in Tri-Ace way back in the...
You put it down the wrong way again.
I'm hitting on my hand. It was a JRPG I bought back in the day because I had full and implicit trust in Tri-Ace. And it is a JRPG where you play as a bard who looks like the main character of a JRPG party, but you're lowborn, and thus everybody hates you because they're horrible racists because you were born on the wrong moon. And then the JRPG main character dies, and you have to replace him. But everybody still hates you. And then it becomes 30 hours of a JRPG team just hating you because you're a lowborn posing as the hero. And then mechanically the game sucks even more because they introduce a mechanic where the highbrow people, because of the moon they're born under, just go fucking crazy and then start killing your party out of nowhere for no reason outside of combat, and then you game over. Unless you get some antidotes on the other side of the fucking planet.
Sounds like Metaphor ReFantasia, but worse.
I could agree with that. I could definitely agree with the worst bit. Because, like, the moment that happened, I was like, I don't think I like this game. I'm trading it in for Mass Effect, and then I had a way better time, because Mass Effect is pretty good. It is another metaphor for eating the rich, but also, I don't want to play a JRPG where I'm just antagonized by 30 people by party members I utterly fucking despise. Last Remnant is a weird game in that mechanically I do think that game actually has some fucking bones there and is really cool. I just wish it didn't do what every Square Enix JRPG did back then, where it was like, here's a cast of awesome, very interesting people that are cool and awesome. The main character is a 14-year-old boy who has no relevance to the plot but has magical superpowers to help people without actually helping them, and just punching the problems away. Also, his name sucks, it's Rush Skies. Oh, you think that one's funny. Let me tell you about Star Ocean 4 with its main character, Edge Maverick. He was not edgy in any way, mind you. Edge Maverick was actually, you know, a perfectly reasonable blonde boy. But by God, did his name suck dick. Also, Star Ocean 4 was...
His parents thought he would be an anti-hero.
And then they were disappointed. Unfortunately, Star Ocean 4 was just kind of boring. It wasn't even, like, remarkably hateable. It was just very route and bog standard.
Son, you're going to go outside looking like that? You're not even wearing black! Well, maybe I want to be a good boy, Dad.
No one's gonna be a good boy in the Maverick house. Dude, I'm so bummed out because, like, Star Ocean 6 is actually pretty good. The main character is just like this big fucking dude. He's like the captain of a ship, and he's just kind of like a big dude bro himbo. Is actually genuinely affable and very, like, very amicable to, like, the people that he would be in on the lesser developed planet that he's stranded on. Because he's just sitting there like, hey, I don't want to be a dick or anything, just tell me how I'm supposed to address you and I'll do it. And he's a cool guy and his name is like Richard or something, which is like nice and normal. But my graphics card hates the game and it makes me sad.
Aww.
Like, Star Ocean 5 was apparently also mediocre, but it was also weird in that it had, like, a mage that was trying too hard to be sexy, but kind of ended up looking extremely fucking moronic.
Huh?
It was a big boob mage, but she wore what I best describe as checkerboard leotard where the white was translucent. And while that...
I think I've seen that design before, actually.
And it has a cattail too for some reason. And while yes,
I'm gonna need like a name for reference.
I don't fucking remember her name, dude. But like, I'm just sitting there like, yes, it's sexy, I get it, but also this looks very dumb.
El Sexo. What game is it again?
Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness? It's not actually called Star Ocean 5, but people call it Star Ocean 5. Chat saying check stream discussion in the Discord.
I've been pinged.
Oh, you were pinged. Yep, that's her. Like, it very much feels like sexy by design.
Yeah, that is a very silly outfit. Like, the thing with sexiness is that if you try too hard, it kind of loops back over into not being sexy anymore.
Meanwhile, fucking Tales of Berseria has a very similar character that is not explicitly that, but when I saw her, I was like, "Oh, I like you. You're cool." Let me get art for her. Berseria Maggie-Lou.
Like, I have like the same reaction with like characters like Lukoa or whatever from Dragon Maid, where like if they're like the designated big booby character or whatever, and they spend all of their time jiggling around, I don't really find that attractive. It's trying too hard.
So, Tiger Brows, I am putting something in stream discussion. This is a contemporary that came out at the time, and I just saw her as like, oh, I'm going to love you.
That's a cute character.
This bitch sucks.
She is so
That is a character that looks like she sucks.
Yeah, she is quite the asshole, and I adore her with every bone in my body.
Like, that is a character design that just screams, I will kick you in the dick for no other reason than to watch you suck.
And it's true. She makes it her life mission to, make, oh god. Velvet. To make Velvet realize... To make Velvet, like, not be the edgy bitch that she is the whole time. She exists to make the edgy girl in that game grounded and normal by, you know, being a goblin. And it works. Like, Maggie-Lou does a very good job of humanizing, Velvet. And I kind of adore that. Also, man, the gay undertones in Berseria were so fucking supreme. Holy shit. The best part about Maggie-Lou is that she exists to make everybody's life completely, like, unhinged and frustrating. But the problem is Maggie-Lou is frighteningly competent. Like, she has a masterstroke of a final blow against one of the villains that is so deceptively simple that I had to, like, look at the footage again after the stream to realize, oh, you're fucking awful. Wow, that was brilliant. It requires a lot of, like, seeing the plot. But, like...
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Maggie-Lou is frighteningly competent, is all I'll say. Yes, chat. That is exactly it. That happened, I was like... Oh. Oh, you're a fucker. Wow. Yeah, if you ever have, like, 60 hours of free time, Tiger, I would highly recommend Berseria. I think you'd adore it.
Yeah, if you ever have 60 hours of free time. What the fuck?
That is a tall order, I understand. I'm just putting the thought there. Look at me, I am JRPG, man. I see life through the filter of JRPGs and Philosophy 101. You played Satisfactory, time can be found. Damn. Damn.
You make a good point, but also I need to do another playthrough of Rimroll to engage with the anomaly content.
I saw that, and I was very fascinated by that, but it looked more culty than SCP when I was looking at it.
It is a bit SCP, actually. You do wind up having to, like, contain the entities and study them.
Basically, what I'm saying is I'm waiting for the Project Moon reskin. Oh god, speaking of Project Moon, you want to know some real fucking insanity, Tiger?
What?
Torpo actually linked me an image this morning that was just, you know, a stream of Kim Ji-hoon, the CEO of Project Moon, playing a little bit of Mirror Dungeons after you know, his presentation. And then he brings up the store menu and buys a booster pack. And I'm just sitting there like, wait, you're the CEO of your company. Do you not have a button for this?
Spends money on his own game.
I guess I could kind of see where this is coming from, because that money would, like, in essence be filtered down to the workers, because, you know, it'd be considered profits, quote-unquote. But I'm just sitting there like, is this necessary, young man? Also, what are you looking at?
The workshop for Rimworld.
I see. I've put the thought in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a mod.
Excellent. Part of me is just sitting here realizing if that wasn't there, Tiger would be like, I know what my mission is now.
And also there's there's a mod to turn all of the fucking anomalies into anime girls, and it's called Cognition Filter.
Okay,
you know what? Sure,
good.
Subscribed.
I don't know, now it's tax work in Korea, but that'll be 9% written off as a business expense. Huh. Never knew that. I'm not clever enough to understand how fucking tax write-offs work. I just take the typical deductions and get on with my life. I should be using auto spray because I'm feeling my wrist go numb again. Just imagine, you will, a skeleton playing in this game. Perfectly normal, perfectly casual, but their right arm is flexing to the point of breaking their mouse. Where is this place? We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. How does this place have neighbors?
When you're in the country, neighbor takes on, like, a more, like, long-distance meaning. Basically, like, the plot of land that's next to yours.
Ah, so neighbor could be 5 miles away for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I am a quote-unquote urban boy. Neighbor to me is having a person next to you in your apartment with uncomfortably thin walls. And I just want to sleep at night, and you're not, and that is uncomfortable to listen to.
Then you hear like this weird like EDM music coming from their apartment.
No, the joke I made with my coworker that she instantly got the moment I said it is, well, I've been having trouble sleeping lately because my neighbors have had a kid, and by consequence, I now have to deal with having a kid.
Yeah.
Luckily, that only lasted a year.
What happened to the kid?
Apparently squared up because they still had the kid, but he didn't cry anymore.
Oh.
That kid squared the fuck up.
See, I was thinking of like the time I lived in somebody's basement, my landlord's basement. They were just renting it out to me, and every single day their kids would just go on the fucking floors.
Just stomping it. What the fuck with you?
I don't know. Their kids just ran around the house all the time, stomping their feet, and I don't know why. I mean, the kids weren't mean.
I guess they were just kids. I was just wondering if there was like
they're just being kids.
Yeah, I think it's just, you know, all just immediately assume malicious intent because that's what society is programmed into me. Thankfully, I'm trying to be better about that.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Guess what the store has?
I hate. I mouthed. I seethe.
We will not go a single mission from now on without seeing rust.
Destroy. Fuck it, we're not
Must
cleaning this.
obliterate all rust.
Fuck this, we're tearing out the doors and going to fucking Home Depot and getting a new one. I ain't dealing with this shit.
I don't think we're gonna be able to find engravings like this at Home Depot, buddy.
You don't know. You haven't seen a good Home Depot.
You're right, I haven't.
Oh my god, I had to clear the fucking door decoration? Are you kidding? Buddy of mine was talking about this when I was hanging out with him over the weekend once. Apparently, Home Depots in Japan are fucking lit. I say Home Depot generically as in, like, you know, a general, like, handyman store. Because apparently in Japan, the good ones have, like, ateliers and gardens with which you can rest in while shopping? It's kind of insane.
Stores in general are just way better in Japan.
Like, my friend used the word specifically atelier, and I was like, what?
Atelier Logic? Project Moon?
I was gonna say atelier iris, but... no, like, the room of an atelier. One of the more interesting experiences I had living in a garden apartment was a kid. I never met him, but I knew he was there for two reasons. He made very audible noises, and he would watch National Treasure every night. Well, at least the kid had good taste. How is this head still? Oh, you suck, game. How the hell was I supposed to do this without putting myself in fucking odd positions that I despise?
You have to put yourself in odd positions that you despise. You have a fear of heights or something?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm getting better
Fair
about it.
enough.
I'm getting better about it, but like any quick descending acceleration still gets to me.
Fair enough. I'm not allowed to make fun of you. I have thalassophobia.
I say dragging you through, kicking and screaming through fucking Subnautica.
Ah!
Pardon? This roof is still dirty. Ugh. It's still.
I gave it a.
Still,
I gave it a pretty good clean, but.
it still splotches of bird poop everywhere.
Arr.
I'm sorry. Honora's reaction fucking got to me. You said thalassophobia. He responds to you're scared of velociraptors.
No. Thalassophobia, not velociphobia.
No, I like to imagine they heard you exactly, but they still respond with that. Thalassophobia. Ah, fear of cowboys. Got it. Did you get the last roof?
I think so.
No, still missing that one. Which roof do you want from me, game?
The tippy top one is good.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of them flash, so I don't know which route they want from us. The problem is the flash is so subtle, I'm never
No!
sure.
Ah! This one! I thought that...
Oh, I see some of
got
the
it.
buttresses have, like, dirt in their mouths. I need to get the ultra long.
That's not a buttress, that's a figurehead.
Yes, figurehead, let's go with that.
It's literally labeled figurehead!
Damn it, this thing doesn't shoot long enough! I almost got her!
Nice try.
One day! One day, damn it! Oh, this angle sucks. Ugh. How the fuck am I supposed to get that figurehead? Here's the trick. Psychic powers, put it up there. I want Tiger to do it.
Nope, you can only put it on things next to you.
Ah!
But you can grab it from anywhere.
This is it. This is angry highwaying noises.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Fucking ah. Okay, back to the 15. The Lassifobia is fear of yogurt. Fear of cowboys is yeehaw-phobia. This would explain the 5% of people I know that like jump in fear whenever I say howdy. Stone base 8 of 9.
Working on it.
Oh, you are working on
Found
that?
it. Yep. Got it.
Window decor and windows.
I will find the wooden trim then. I'll find the bitch. Where's the bitch?
I wish you'll still have the video, but like, there is something that a couple friends of mine still actively quote as going, "This bitch."
All the way up.
It was a video about, I think it was a Korean guy talking about how he went from LA back to Korea to talk to his family, and at one point I think it was that he mentioned either steak or something else as like in the cadence of like Korean dialect, so steak. And then one of his friends was like, "Why'd you pronounce it like that? Why'd you just go, I'm gonna do the steak?" And this guy was like, "I'm not gonna do that, cause it fucks with the flow." But he says it in like such a very angry like scream of like, "It fucks with the flow!" And I was just like, man, this is the funniest shit ever.
The fuck is a barge board?
I don't know.
Oh.
Like, this isn't a
like,
boat.
It's like the roof trim. I see.
Still missing figureheads. The two top figureheads, Tiger. Both of them are still not up to snuff.
Oh my god!
I'm mainly calling you out on this because you're in a better position to do it than I am. I guess I'll look at the buttresses. Oh, the buttresses are the long columns on the building. This is what I was working on a while ago that definitely needs a second pass. Ah yes, time for Elvis to sing about being dead. Where is this dirt you speak of, video game? Ah. Fuck you. What about this one? How is this one still dirty? You insane, game? Where's the dirt, video game? Guess I'll just spray at it and hope it does something. Oh, fuck you. They have hookbacks with debris in them. Ugh. God, the Death Road to Canada soundtrack is so fucking peak, dude.
Thank you very much.
I have to jump off the roof in order to clean this stupid thing. There we go.
Ah, this game is very relaxing and doesn't make you an unhinged individual. Where's the debris video game? Oh my god! I hate you! This... Oh, I see what we're doing here. I thought y'all were making a fucking scub reference in chat.
Huh. Scub.
I'm anti-scub.
I'll fucking kill you.
I know it doesn't sound too enticing, but any chance you could clean up my abandoned washroom? Oh? The fuck is this? Before you go, you should run up the buttress. Ooh, yeah! Oh wait, Muscle. Yeah, Muscle Man, not Macho Man. I think I still did Muscle Man pretty well, though I gotta, like, brush up on that since I haven't done that in years. God, that 40 does way more respectable work than I give it credit for. Oh my!
I like how you just see me teleporting around.
The fuck? You know, a lot of folks have asked me recently, Clem, why the heck did you buy a huge abandoned washroom when you're only ever going to need it 6 to 8 times a day? Well, I tell you, boy, I'm going to convert it into Muckingham's premier nightclub.
What?
Youngins crave novelty, right? And I can tell you, ain't no one around here experienced acoustics like you could get in the fucking shitter. Anyhow, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so I only got as far as tagging the cubicle doors off. If you blast the place, you'll see what I'm playing with. You're 29 bucks away from the best power washer. Hey, guess who spent 50 bucks last mission on soap? Angry Highwang noises. Oh my, what a start. Here's on, thank you for the nightclub conversion. Well,
I'll start from the other end.
Line of glitter balls leads you in through the entry tunnel, shining light on every color, on every angle, and every face. I learned that this man.
Oh god, don't press tab!
Oh, it's not a flashbang, but it does look really uncomfortable. Just imagine, like, its anime Tiger Brows comes in with the fucking spirally eyes, like, oh god, don't press tab. I don't know why I give Tiger a southern voice there, but...
What are you talking about? That's the accent I've always had.
Ooh, buddy. Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't you fucking dare tell me that light fixture has rust. I'll kill you. Oh, this is all one thing. It doesn't matter if I get this strip or not. Oh, this is crap. Let's get out the 40. Ever seen Train Spotting, the worst toilet in Scotland? No, that sounds genuinely uncomfortable.
Also, I don't think there's enough room down here for a nightclub. Just saying.
Look, some people will make anything out of anything. Not the PowerWash Simulator. Oh boy, hello, Hantai. Hello, Hontai Impact. Ah, that was a terrible joke, and I'm sorry.
You should be.
Ugh.
What's wrong?
I'm just looking at what the fucking 40 leaves behind, and while it is a good washer, it is not a perfect washer, and that makes my brain just creak and groan angrily.
Yeah.
I think this might be too tight a quarters for the 40 to be all that hot. 15 my butt. Well, I think the 25 could actually be pretty good here. Ah, yes. I will be banned in my own stream for making fun of my audiences. Hell yeah. That should honestly be law. Like, you should not be fucking bagging on your audience like that unless they absolutely deserve it. I would not be surprised if I got banned out of my own chat. Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't be power washing this tiger. I think chat has the right idea. Flamethrowers.
No, all of like the accumulated like methane gas from like the shit tanks will ignite.
If that's a bad thing?
We'll explode for one.
That's why we do it from outside the building.
Yeah, I see.
Like, that'll be an absolute power wash, Tiger. We'll power wash the shit out of this place with explosions. Oh, wait. Yeah, shot.
Emphasis on the shit, I suppose.
Guess what we have, Tiger?
What?
Check your gun.
Yes!
What if the 40 is now any good on this? This is not bad. The services are required back at the carnival in order to redress the scales of justice. Don Quixote, is that you? Enter the main room where each of the sinks is converted into a drink dispenser. That's fucking disgusting, my dude. It could be worse, but that is still vile.
By the way, there is absolutely rust in this.
How? It's porcelain tile!
Look up.
Yeah? Ceiling panel? Oh. I'm so upset. Actually, I can't really say that. You can absolutely get porcelain rust on porcelain if you're insane enough to leave wet metal stuff on porcelain things, such as, you know, plates.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how I know this and why I'm angry.
Your family member left wet metal objects on top of porcelain. Also, this isn't porcelain tile. Porcelain is a very particular type of ceramic.
Oh, so this is a ceramic tile?
I mean, I don't know the properties, but
God, this fucking washer makes a world of difference.
it really does. Oh, by the way, come over here.
¿Qué pasó? We should just leave him to his business, you know?
Yeah, let's just close the door and forget.
Oh, you have a
anything.
gold skin on your gun. I was a little worried. It doesn't look as flattering in this situation.
I have the piss washer.
that just
this
reads
place
as
is
if...
covered in mold. Ugh.
God, yeah, right. Also, that just more reads of that meme of like, hey, check out how hard I can piss. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Think fast, retina warning. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Shoot self in foot.
These are some weird looking fucking urinals, I tell you what.
They are weirdly big, huh?
Like what? Do you like stand here?
No, I just imagine you stand like right here and just fucking go whole hog out and just piss everywhere. It has a
I mean, I guess that's how this place got in this state in the first place, huh?
That is designed to be like aim wherever you want, do crimes.
I mean, it could be worse. It could just be like that big like metal panel one that just feeds into like a trough.
Further along the cubbies. What are the cubbies? What is your
probably the stalls?
What is your nefarious plan for the cubbies? Tell me your secrets, Clem. He just stopped. He's not even saying anything. He just left me with this.
Let him think. He's a little slow.
You should have a speech ready to go if you're gonna talk about turning a fucking piss bucket area. There's more rust here. If you're gonna turn a piss bucket area into a nightclub, you better have a 5-point speech and a budgetary report ready for me by 5 p.m. Also, I'm President Shinra, and I'm gonna treat you like Reeve Twesty. I've been through a place with a trough urinal. Yeah, I remember seeing those as a young lad, and my first thought was, I think I'll hold it in. Oh god, Tiger, come here.
What?
Look at this graffiti. Somebody pissed there. You're just shooting a singular spot.
Look how hard I can piss.
God.
Yeah, you know, this is perfect for me because I'm not allowed in bathrooms anymore.
Illegal. You'll scare the children.
More like I'll scare the terrorists and they'll call the cops on me.
But think of the children more like... No, yeah. Oh, I'm glad that we got the soundboard back, if only to have Big Boss telling me I'm fired. Best fucking sound clip in Peace Walker. Time to stretch, maybe. I'll point the camera at Tiger while I stretch.
Well, I'm going to stretch too.
Okay, so we're just gonna have a staring contest then. I'll have you know I win all staring contests because I have no eyes. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Wow, my shoulders. Just roll those shoulders and realize how bad you've been stripping. Ugh. Holy shit, dude. I've been drinking water this whole time because I ran out of soda, so I got my water tankard on me. I'm actually feeling a lot better about water.
Agua.
Turns out when you have like a reliable thing that can keep things cold, ice cold for 48 hours, you're a lot more amicable about drinking water.
Weird how that works.
There we go. Wow, that was weirdly refreshing. I think it helps that I was working all day this morning and never actually took the time to like stretch and unwind. Because I had to basically move my entire room around like 2 inches in order to like properly dust the place, and it was fucking bad. Like
Get into all the, like the cracks and nooks and crannies.
Like, at a glance, my room is perfectly clean and fine, but I was noticing there was a lot of dust piling up relatively quickly. So I started getting into the fucking bones and dirt of my room and realized that like the dust bunnies were fucking in the walls apparently. Urinals now, I'm thinking will each contain a different.
A different what?
The urinals are each going to have a different soft drink that you could go as you go through the cubbies. Oh,
That's disgusting.
that is the worst idea I have heard in my life. Wow. And I have had Torpid egg me on as a joke, but I recognize that as a joke. I think this is genuine. Beepus. Oh, I hate this, dude.
Laugh sobbing?
Laughing uncomfortably, but crying. Oh, God, Tiger, come here.
Did he say something else?
No. Look at the general like progress we made and how nice it looks.
Uh-huh.
Then walk in here. Oh, I hate this.
Can't touch this.
Well, guess what, fucker? I can't, apparently.
Here,
Oh.
you can have you,
Is that
you
a
can have the
fucking-
toilet gnome.
Is that a fucking Hot Fuzz reference?
Huh?
Come here, look at this. Look at this corner right here.
Oh, that is! Wow.
The greater good.
The greater good.
That movie is so fucking good, honestly.
It really is. I still use the gif of like the guy loading the shotgun and saying shame.
I still love fascist hag. Objectively the best movie of the Cornetto trilogy. Honestly, like, I've seen the other ones, I think just like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz are like the best of the best, and it's hard to compare.
The fucking goose.
I love Chekhov's goose so much. I also love one bit where one of the cops is like, what, you're gonna interrogate everybody in the village, starting with A. Allen Allenby. And then at the end of the movie with the kid that they're saying is like, you're okay, kid. Now, for your report, what's your name? A. Allen Allenby. And then the cop takes a double take, is like, what? Hey, oh shit! Hey, Juker, how's it going? My sexy daughter, my sexy. What? The fuck were you playing?
What? What? Huh?
Do I want to know what you're playing? What the fuck? Oh, he was watching game shows.
I see.
What game show were you watching?
That is certainly a phrase, Juker.
Family Feud. Oh, right. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Well, Juker, we are currently power washing a bathroom that someone wants to convert into a club. Specifically,
They want to install soda dispensers in the urinals.
yeah, they want to turn these into soda dispensers, and I just want to go and jump into a fucking incinerator now. I'm affiliated with this map. I watched it. Have you read the plot and how awful Clement is? Not Clemps. Mr. Clemps is a wonderful person. I used to work with Mr. Clemps for a little bit before he got better at YouTubing than me.
I don't know who Mr. Clemps is.
He's a video essayist and also very much adores JRPGs as much as I do.
I see.
A very British man. He did like a big he did like a big series on Drakengard. Though he's been off the scene for about, I want to say, a year and a half for mental reasons, which honestly kind of fucking
Good for him.
Kind of fucking needed. The YouTube scene doesn't seem all that hot these days.
Yeah, being in the spotlight is rough on your mental.
Mm-hmm. Say,
It's almost like we're watching a show that's kind of all about that.
Say, it's coming up nice, huh? Still working on my redneck voice, but it's still working nice, right? The fuck is this drawing on the window? Oh, I see what's going on. I thought this was like a noose or something. On the light.
Is it like a teardrop, or?
It's supposed to be like a teardrop or a water drop.
Out of the way.
No, you are stuck in the piss room. Suffer. YouTube is great for archiving and not making a living. I agree.
You do your side, I'll do mine.
Okay, fair.
It's a race.
Help, I got shoot off by tiger brows. Oh right, we don't have any of the extensions for this gun. Fuck. Wait. We don't even have the thing longer for this one? Huh.
Yep, you have to buy them separately.
I thought you get that gratis from what's this fuck.
Nope. You only get the one for the cheapest, shittiest one.
Oh, right. I remember having to buy those now. The government issues shitty thing longer. Oh, I can see why you missed this gun. Ooh, buddy. This thing is peak.
Just cuts through dirt. Like butter.
Like butter.
Like butter.
Tiger, I don't know why this reminds me of this. Tiger, do you have Tabletop Simulator?
No.
Ah. Well, Tabletop Simulator is a game where it simulates a tabletop for you to play whatever games you like on your fancy, and is extremely moddable because that's what the scene is for. And I don't know why this still is fresh in my brain, but there's a mod called Paladine's Sacrifice Chamber.
What?
It is a tabletop of a bunch of paladins sacrificing whatever you want to the glory of Buddha.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I still have that mod installed. But Tabletop Sim is very strange when it wants to be. Also, for those of the Juker chat, welcome. This is what we shitpost about for hours on end.
Yeah, this is just a good game for, like, basically podcasting.
Mm-hmm. Juker, I don't know if you're still here, Juker. Have you done fucking... Wait, did you do The Price is Right? No, you did, Family Feud. Have you done The Price is Right yet? Because, like... The Price of Right is so fascinating when you go into the man who scammed, like, millions of dollars out of it. We have, have you seen the era of The Price is Right with the big scam man? Because that one is, like, genuinely fascinating to me that, like, one man figured that out. Do you know about this, Tiger?
No.
Back in the late 70s, I want to say, a man realized that the pattern on The Price is Right is very predictable, and you can very easily figure out where the big prizes are going to come from if you notice the pattern. And he took a lot from that game show. Oh, that was Press Your Luck? Never mind. It was Press Your Luck. But yeah, like, he would never hit a whammy, and he would always hit big prizes, and no one got him on cheating. Because he wasn't cheating. He just saw the writing on the wall. Which was the... Oh, Price is Right is with Bobby, that's right. Yeah, it is Press Your Luck. Wait, you can cheat at the Price is Right? How? Isn't a lot of those games like fucking Games of Chance?
There's a way to cheat at anything.
It's true. There's a reason why if you try to count cards in Vegas, they break your fucking knees.
Because you're not supposed to win, you're supposed to give them your money.
Exactly. It's a game of chance for you, it's profits for me. So I find it very funny that one of my favorite Magic decks is Mr. House. Because it's just me cheating at dice rolls. Anytime I play Mr. House, I always say, it's time for the illustrious, the magnanimous Mr. House, President and CEO of your mother. God. House is the funniest fucking villain of all time, looking back on it. He is a villain that does nothing and gets mad when you try to call him out on it. Which Mr. House is this? Fallout New Vegas. I could be talking about Dr. House, but no, Dr. House is not a villain, he's just kind of a cunt.
Dr. House is just Sherlock Holmes.
Which is very funny because like, I only ever knew Mr. House, or Dr. House, the character, and then when I saw the actor being a person, I was like, oh wow, you're like a completely different person, what the fuck?
Yeah, because House is a character.
I know, it's just... I don't know why I thought that would translate to him being a character, but like... What was it, Hugh Laurie, I think was House? Is actually just a very likable guy and very energetic. I was like, oh, this is weird. I only know you for being an asshole. Yeah, Hugh Laurie is a very good actor.
Here's where I missed.
Like, if I were the drama club kid I realized I was in my 30s, I wish I could be as good an actor as Hugh Laurie. Ah, my retinas. Who was Stephen Fry again? I can't remember. Q-host? I don't know what that is. Oh god, Sean Bean, that's who I'm thinking of. I gotta say, Sean Bean is one of my favorite actors, because he does a good job of being that kind of villain that is very arrogant, but very good at dying.
Very good at dying is a weird compliment to pay someone.
Look! It takes a real good person to be a villain. It takes a great person to be a villain and you know, be a likable villain, and that's what Sean Bean is. He's just that wonderful person to, like, look at and be like, oh, I despise you. Like, we were talking about when we were watching National Treasure and National Treasure 2, that the villain in 2 doesn't even hold a candle to Sean Bean, and it's kind of tragic. How did you get stuff caked onto the underside of the toilet?
People are fucking animals, dude.
Oh god, there's a buddy of mine, an old audience member, people might know him, Nave the Fish. He's currently going through, military training at the moment, and he is dealing with the worst of it because he has to deal with a bunch of, fellow peers of his age in, like, late teens, early 20s. And they just keep throwing toilet paper on the floor in the bathroom. And it's just like, man, do none of these people learn manners as a kid? Are they just taught to be fucking animals? Who wastes toilet paper? Like, wow. Like, I don't even care if it's, like, not even money out of your pocket. You still have to, like, live in these circumstances, and you're okay with living like a filthy fucking beast?
Wow, bitch, you live like this?
Mm-hmm. Which, hey, don't talk about my girlfriend from Fire Emblem Three Houses like that.
Who?
Manuela. What can I say? I like a good disaster. Are you already done?
I think I'm done my side.
How the you know what? I can't complain.
I'm just built different, I suppose.
I'm a bit more meticulous. The quality of army recruits has dissipated in recent days. Yeah, I could tell. Which is kind of impressive. I think I definitely have a colored bias of, like, the military, because I live next into a town that was ostensibly meant to be a, residential outpost for the naval base nearby. And I've also hung out with and taught NGR's OTC people. And for the most part, they've generally been very meticulous, very well-adjusted, clean and proper people. Like, they pay more attention to their clothes than I ever have in my lifetime. And then hearing these stories from Nave has been distressing, to say the least.
I think we're crowding the cubicle. I'll let you work.
What? You don't like this? I find it to be cozy.
Damn, son, you pissing loud in there. Now I say you gotta piss more quietly. You gotta aim for the bowl. Now listen up when I'm talking to you, son.
The fact that somebody posted that and there were people like, you're supposed to piss in the bowl, I'm like, hello?
You sound like you're frying chicken in this, son.
Sir, you're running a power washer in there? What the fuck's happening?
Or if you want to get even worse, pissing all by yourself, handsome.
I mean, that just sounds like an average Saturday.
Ugh.
What am I missing on this door? Oh, I see. I sit when I piss. That's perfectly fine and smart, honestly. I don't know if I should tell a bathroom story that would just throw me under the bus for the rest of my life.
I mean, I've also been considering telling a bathroom story that would throw me under the bus. So, you first.
Well, this isn't so much a bathroom story so much as a garbage story.
Okay.
I had a very weird dream once where, I had a very weird and vivid dream where I just basically got up and just kind of pissed in a trash can. And then I woke up one day and was like, man, that was a weird dream. And went on with my life. Hard cut to about 7 hours later that day. I'm sitting here in my room hanging out with people. I'm like, why does my kitchen smell like piss? And then I learned.
Oh no!
I learned that wasn't a dream. And thankfully, apparently even in a sleepwalking aided state, I'm still a crack shot. Because there was no mess, no fuss. It was just all in the bag.
Great job!
No, it wasn't. I sleep pissed in the trash can.
You know what? Fair enough. I'm not gonna patronize you. Terrible job. Don't do that.
It was just the weirdest moment of my life. Where I'm just sitting here like, yo, why does it smell like piss in here? And then I learned.
You learned you are the reason why.
Well, I blamed myself bare before the bus. How about you?
One of the things they don't tell you about HRT, you piss different.
Oh.
I don't think I can piss in urinals anymore.
I see.
The composition has changed.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, really, who hasn't woken up one day after a bender and then just accidentally pissed in a 45-degree angle?
Me?
Cistern pipe 6 of 10. What's a cistern pipe?
Pipes attached to the cisterns.
Oh, these things, the tanks. Okay, just...
Ah, Jesus.
What?
I guess I missed these. That's
Well,
a
it
pain.
says 4 of 6. That means we're oh, here we go.
Devil's in the details as always.
The biggest piss turn. What are we missing on this thing? We need to find uniform directions because I kept crashing into you.
Missed a spot in here.
What else is there? Basins 4 of 6. Basins? Oh. How? These are clean. Oh. Fucking whatever game. Cubicle door frame 9 of 10. Oh. Door hinges 7 of 8.
Where's the dirt game?
What? How the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Okay. Other side, other side.
No.
Oh, no, this is fine. Then what the fuck?
I do not see even a spingle speck.
Oh. It was a spingle speck in the corner.
Eh.
And then Tiger died on the spot. Door hinges is 7 to... Ah, here we go. Hand dryers 2 of 4. No, no, I didn't clean my hand dryers. They're full of piss. This isn't a hand dryer, it's a hand pisser.
Home of competitive pissing.
Light switch is 3 of 4. Light switch. Oh. How is this? Tiger, come here. How is this a light switch? Where's the switch?
Probably under that plastic panel.
Oh. plastic panel, that's right. Because people will just take the switch if you don't.
Yup.
See it all the time. Kind of like how fucking department stores have to lock their AC, their fucking thermostats under lock and key. Otherwise, customers will just be assholes. Which light sucks? Which of you light bulbs is the... Oh, damn. Toilet urinal spreader? What the fuck is that?
Little thing at the bottom.
You missed some dirt on your washroom walls. Oh, I see. We have the competitive piss gun. Big Bill.
It's these things.
Which one's glowing, though, is the issue. What? What? No, that wasn't it.
This one. There we go.
Stream discussion. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I saw that. You should look at stream discussion, Tiger. The serial number of the urinal for you to pee into. We might go a little wrong, but I think I got one more in me.
If you want.
I like watching the replay and just seeing you stare directly into the camera.
Huh?
There are moments where you're cleaning like the outer rim, but it looked like you were just staring into the camera. Oh.
I see. And then I'm just levitating in the air.
Clean the helter-skelter.
This one's a big one.
Should we save it for next time then?
Probably.
It does look kinda tall, but I could go shopping whilst we wait. So, I wish I could, like, filter the equipment. Because I don't want to look at the other one. I want to look at the shit I don't know. What song is playing? This is, Death Road to Canada, 4 Under the Floor. Which, by the way, you want a good fucking soundtrack, you get Death Road to Canada, buckaroo. Also, we are not buying... Well, I guess we could buy the long extension, or should I just save up for the thing longer?
Do as you wish.
I'm gonna save up. What are the bonus jobs? Odd jobs: clean the Mars rover fountain, ensure golf course and steam locomotive, clean the food truck.
Yeah, the bonus jobs have nothing to do with the main story.
Do they give money?
I'm not actually sure.
No, it doesn't look like it. I guess they're just fun things that they wanted to put in the game, but they couldn't. Food truck, solar station, satellite dish, include the excavator, paintball arena, and Spanish Villa, submarine and aquarium, modern mansion and fireplane, the dessert parlor. I thought that said desert parlor. Free play. Oh, revisit locations. Oh, they do have hard mode water limit. Motherfucker. It's like the most obvious thing you could put in this game. Also, you have the content, we have seasonal specials, Wallace and Gromit, Shrek, Alice's Adventure, Warhammer 40k, which apparently has one that is 7 fucking hours long. Back to the Future, Ocean, Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider? Oh, yeah, huh. And much like we did as a goof stream, Final Fantasy VII.
Yep.
Really should do that Scorpion sometime. Just in the middle of our campaign, apparate to Midgar. I think we'll call it here for the evening. Destroy PowerWash reality.